Welcome to Indian Field. I'm Adam Bell along with Sammy Hendricks. We've got a huge doubleheader tonight. Both games are varsity tonight. Lanier County in town to take on our Indians. Indians coming off that big 16-3 win the other night versus the Bulldogs. Sammy just showed me the region standings. It's a tight race, Sammy.
It is. You got us and Lanier currently tied at first place in the region. Then you got Clinch and Eccles. Clinch, I think, is 6-3 or 7-3 maybe. Eccles is 5-3 in the region, so they're only 2 games back. So a pretty tight race between the top 4 teams right now.
There's not much separating the top from the bottom of the pack. And Eccles County making some noise down there in that 4 spot.
Yeah, that's I can't remember who they played on Tuesday night, but going into tonight's game, they're only 2 games back from first place.
And that's something.
Yep.
That's something there. Well, we got Coach Marchman and Blues down there waiting on the coach for Lanier County, and then we'll get this pregame going. What you looking for out? I tell you, Sammy, we went in that game this past Tuesday, and you're obviously pulling for the Indians and hoping for a win. But after we lost to Clinch 1-0, and then they sweep Clinch, I was looking for a tighter ball game than what happened Tuesday night.
I was too. I mean, we get great pitching out of Ian Vickers Friday night. Also, we hit the ball. And that's something we talked about all year. We haven't been hitting the ball. We get runners on base all game long and can't get a big hit. But the other night we had runners on base, and everybody up and down the lineup just about hit the ball good.
Yeah, I was really pleased at the way we were hitting the ball and running the bases Tuesday night. I just didn't think it'd be 16-3. I figured it'd be like obviously I pull it from the Indians. I think it'd be thought it'd be like a 5-3, 4-2.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Something like that.
Right.
But heck, I'll take 16-3 all night long.
All day long, that's right.
I guarantee it. LCN, they're across the way streaming, so I don't have to worry about being impartial tonight.
That's right.
Go
That's
Indians,
right.
man.
Yep. Or to be doubleheader tonight, and hopefully 2 good ball games.
Well, we've got the doubleheader tonight. Then we've got pork chop Saturday tomorrow. That's my favorite day of the year in spring.
Pork chop sandwich, that's right.
I guarantee it.
That'll be a JV game, I believe at 11, and then a varsity game I think at 2 tomorrow.
And I saw where Ryan Young, former baseball Indian, posted that the 2013 squad, the championship squad, they're going to be honored at 1:45 tomorrow.
That's right. I think I understand somebody saying today they're going to have, I think there's about 8 or 9 of those players will be back. That'll be here at Indian Field tomorrow.
So y'all make sure make plans to get out here and support your tribe. We've had a lot of good ball teams, but that was a special squad.
It was. Yep, really good team.
And so y'all get out here and support. I wonder if those guys can still play some ball. I know LJ can.
Probably 1 or 2 of them probably still can.
They think they could put up? Maybe we could set up a scrimmage between the 2013 team and the current Indians.
Well, I keep thinking, being not very long, but being part of the dugout club, talking about fundraisers, I think old timers game would be a good fundraiser. Get some of the older guys back here playing.
That'd be an interesting. That'd be a nice little exhibition game, wouldn't it?
It would. Yep.
The 2013 Indians versus the current ones. Maybe we can put that together during the summer.
Yeah. They had that big, tournament on the tribe. They call it, I think, during the summertime. Is what they call it. Maybe we can get that in there.
Yeah. I know I see a lot of them, a lot of those boys still play softball and whatnot.
Yeah.
I know Derek King, he's big in that travel, that co-ed softball and all that stuff. Those guys, I bet they could still swing a bat. And obviously you got LJ playing Major League Baseball, so they might be stacked.
Might be.
They might be stacked. All right, they're about to wrap up this meeting at home plate, so let's get ready for player introductions to National Anthem.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like to welcome you to Indian Field for this Region 2A Division II baseball contest between the Lanier County Bulldogs and your Charlton County Indians. Starting lineups for the Bulldogs at catcher, number 23, Stone Carey. In left field, number 7, Sam Mansell. At pitcher, number
All right, Sammy, that was player introductions in the national anthem. First pitch coming up. You're watching Indians baseball on CSN. We'll be right back after this word from our sponsors. Please remember to shop local and support the people who support your youth.
Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away.
Georgia's own credit union has been putting the needs of our members first for more than 85 years. That's banking on purpose. At Georgia's Own, you'll get better rates, fewer and lower fees, and the assurance of knowing that your success is what matters most to us. We have over 30 offices throughout the state to serve you better. So come on in. All Indian fans are welcome to join. Federally insured by NCUA and an equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Indian Field. Sammy Gant Geyer on the mound, starting off for the Tribe.
Yep, Gant starting the game 1 here, and probably see Colton Cruz in game 2, and hopefully both games work out in the Indians' favor. Gant's had another great season on the mound for the Indians.
I know it's early. You people haven't got off work yet, but y'all come on out as soon as you do. We need you out here. There's 2 big games tonight, man.
All right, leading off for the Bulldogs here in the top of the first, number 23, Stone Carey, followed by Sam Mansell and Parker Culpepper. That's your first 3. First pitch by Geiger's low, ball 1. Go high, 2-1. Correction, 2-0.
3-0. Called strike. We got one of those guys.
Yeah. You have to look hard to see that call. 3-1 pitch called strike, 3-2. Swung on hit.
Oh,
Whoa, played by Vickers at third. On the first, Paul gets by the first baseman and rolls out toward right field. Carryover around second, he'll stop there. So great job by Vickers just to stop the ball from going to the outfield, and got up and maybe hurried it just a little bit and threw a little wide of Crawford at first. And Bulldogs had the leadoff runner on.
That was a heck of a stop. Yep. Throw was a little wide left, but still.
Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 7, Sam Mansell. He squares the bunt, pulls back, takes ball. Oh, correction, called a strike. 0-1. Bunt right back to the mound. Geiger looks a second, throws to first, and gets he out there. And on the play, Carey will move over to third, and he'll be there now with 1 out.
1 out.
That'll bring up the Bulldogs starting pitcher today, number 16, Parker Culpepper.
Well, it's a pretty day out here, isn't it?
It is.
You come out here and support your Indians.
It needs to be about 15 degrees cooler. Will be good.
When?
About 15 degrees cooler. Yeah. First pitch gets all the way to the backstop. Bounce right back to the catcher. Carey a hold at third. 1-0. 2-0.
Just outside. Right down the middle.
A low ball 4.
Runners on the corners.
That'll bring up number 4, Lane Roberts, the third baseman for the Bulldogs here in game 1.
24, I think, came in over at first. I think it's 28.
I don't have a 28, but
And an 8 or a 6.
maybe a 6. That'd be Hammock. Run it over at first for Culpepper.
Excuse me.
First and third now with 1 out. Third first, runner back safe. They were the first again, runner back safe. A ground ball out towards short, kind of slow hit. Thomas to second for 1.
Got
On
him.
the first, safe at first.
Oh,
Close play at first. Heath had a little bit of problem getting the ball out of his glove on the exchange. Bobbed it for a second. That gave Roberts just enough time to beat the throw out of first. So the Bulldogs get on the board first here in the first inning. So Roberts will be at first now with 2 outs.
foul ball. Base hit.
So a 2-out single. Good runners at first and second now with 2 outs. It'll bring up number 11, Ashton Cook.
One and 0. One and 1. Nice stop.
Two and 1, 2 outs, 2 on. Here at the top of the first. Runner's going from second. Pitch is outside.
Runners on the corners.
I don't know if Jew thought that was a strike or what was, but he hesitated before he threw the third. Runner going from first now. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. For the third out. But the Bulldogs get one early here in the top of the first. We go to the bottom of the first. 1-0 Bulldogs.
Before we head to a break, Sammy, I want to send our thoughts and prayers and obviously our condolences to the Wittenberg family.
Yeah.
Coach Wittenberg passed away today, and we want to send our most of his time he spent as the head coach down there coaching for the Flashes. But in later years, he was up here with us at Charlton, and we just want to send our condolences and everything out to them.
That's right. Yeah, it's sad to hear.
All right, y'all, we're going to take a quick – did you have something else?
Yep.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're watching Indians Baseball on CSN.
UFP Folkestone, the #1 site-built construction plant in Georgia, is now hiring for multiple departments. We've been around since 2016, and we're located in, you guessed it, Folkestone, Georgia. Around here, we're more than just co-workers. We're like family, and we're part of an international family of companies with a long history of promoting from within. So if you like to work hard and get rewarded for it, this is the place for you. Check out our openings at ufpi.com/careers.
Accidents happen. When they do, call on the Walker Jones Collision Center. Manager Roy Wolf and his team of fully trained and talented people do top quality repairs on all major brands, restoring your vehicle to manufacturer's guidelines and treating you, the customer, like good friends and neighbors should. The Walker Jones Collision Center, Memorial Drive in Waycross, and online at walkerjones.com.
Get the best deal from Walker Jones.
Welcome back to Indian Field, y'all. Sammy, who's leading off?
Leading off for the Indians, top of the first will be number 20, Geiger, followed by Crawford and Cruz. That's your first three. Number 16, Parker Culpepper on the mound for the Bulldogs.
16 on the mound for the Bulldogs. We didn't see him the other night, did we?
We did not. Nope.
Here we go.
Geiger, Crawford, and Cruz, first three for the Indians here at the bottom of the first. First pitch, curveball outside. 1-0.
1-0. Blue keeps it to himself, don't he?
He does. Curve in for a strike, 1-1.
You all right over there? You getting hot?
Getting suntan. 1-1 pitch swung on and fouled off at the plate. 1-2. Ball in the dirt, 2-2. Ooh, good pitch. Must have been outside. Way too close to be taken there by Gant. Full count. I think it's full now.
That was 2-2, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, I'll take it.
Low ball 4.
I guess one of them was a ball.
Yep. So leadoff walk for the Indians here in the bottom of the first. That'll bring on number 11, Cole Crawford.
I think that's what Lanier County's saying, too.
Runner at first, nobody out. Throw to first, Geiger back. Runner going,
He's
pitches
going.
inside. Throw down to second,
high.
goes out in center field, but not far enough for Gant to advance. So he'll be at second now with nobody out. We're going to hit high on the right side over there, first baseman will drift over toward the dugout. That ball will be out of play. 1-1. Cole squares the bunt, he's foul.
One and two.
About a second, Gann in safely. So we're going to hit foul. Still 1 and 2 on Crawford. So we're going to hit right back up the middle, right at the shortstop. He hadn't played perfectly on the first for out number 1. Geiger will move over to third, and he'll be there now with 1 out. And I'll bring out number 13, Colton Cruz. Colton a DH in tonight in game 1.
One out.
Bulldogs going to play a little bit of a shift on Colton. They're going to move the shortstop way almost over there behind second base. And right field and center field, they're going to be pretty shallow. Second baseman is about 3 steps out on the grass. Colton swings and misses. 1-1. Ground arrow back up the middle, shortstop over toward the bag with the play on the first for out number 2. But a run scores.
Tied at 1. Indians are on the board.
How to bring in number 7, Ian Vickers for the Indians. So nobody on now with 2 outs, 1 run in. Great play by Culpepper on the mound. He fields, throws the first for out number 3. But the Indians get that run back. Go to the top of the second. Tied up at 1.
We'll be right back after this word from our sponsors. You're watching Indians Baseball on CSN.
In your time of need, give Rob Robertson a call at 912-496-7388. Shepherd Robertson Funeral Home says go Indians.
Looking for a custom gift or merchandise for yourself? Crafty Beard has you covered. Locally owned and operated by Stephanie Beard, she specializes in creating one-of-a-kind designs to fit your needs, from custom apparel, tumblers, and more. Find her on Facebook and outfit yourself with game-ready gear. Go Indians!
ESP Specialist of Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkestone, Georgia. President Mark Pickering.
Welcome back, y'all. We're tied at 1. Indians and Bulldogs. Boy, this has turned into a rivalry last few years. I don't know if it's reached Charlton Clint's level yet, but it's up there.
All right, leading off for the Bulldogs here in the second, number 6, Hayden Mullis. Mullis will be followed by Noble and Cook. That's your first 3 here in the top of the second. First pitch is high and outside, ball 1. One-0 pitch swung on, hit foul. 1-1.
Foul ball out of play.
One and 2 on the Bulldog first baseman. Another ball hit foul.
Time call. Getting their signal straight.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to hit over toward third, foul. Swung on a miss, strike 3, got him.
Got him. 1 out.
So bringing number 21, Kendrick Noble, second baseman for the Bulldogs here in game 1. First pitch to him, swung on a miss, strike 1. Curve stayed high, 1-1. So we're going to hit out towards center. Johnson in and makes a great running catch for out number 2. So 2 down now. That'll bring up number 9, Caden Cook, center fielder.
2 outs.
Cook squares and bunts one down third. It's going to be foul. 0-1. So 1 pitch, swung on a miss. 0-2. Go to pitch. Swung on and
Got
missed for strike number 3. So 3 up and 3 down for the Bulldogs here in the second. We go to the bottom half, still tied at 1.
A little bit, another order of business. I want to congratulate Coach Bobby Jones. He was over here for about 3 years, I think. He was instrumental in turning the weight room around for the Indians football, well, for all the sports. So I want to congratulate Coach Jones. He's the new head coach at Atkinson County for football over there, Sammy.
Yeah, done a great job here with these guys. Like you said, in the weight room, great workout program, and went over there to, now has a head coaching job.
And congratulations, Coach Jones, and wish you
County.
all the best over there, except when you're playing us.
That's right.
That's the only time we want you to lose.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, we'll be right back. Bottom of the second coming up.
Employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet.
Charlton Electric, serving Charlton and surrounding counties with over 20 years experience in both commercial and residential services. Our electricians can meet your needs. We offer installation on whole house generators, service upgrades for mobile home services, troubleshooting. Welcome back to Indian Field, y'all. We're all tied up at 1. Bottom of the second.
All right, leading off the bottom of the second for the Indians will be number 2, Heath Ray. He'll be followed by Crawford and Thomas. That's your first 3 here in the second.
Ball high.
Tuno. Low ball 3. Three-0 pitch called strike, 3-1. The 1 pitch hit out towards center. That'll drop and it'll get by the center fielder. It's going to roll almost all the way to the fence. Heath is at second. He's going to take a turn. He's going to go to 3. Relay in, and I think he'll stop at 3rd. So he'll reach your lead off here in the bottom of the second inning. Great effort out here by the center fielder, number 9, Caden Cook. Dove for it, couldn't get it, and the ball goes under him and gets all the way almost to the fence. And Ray winds up at 3rd base. And that'll bring up number 14, Connor Lloyd. Curve in for a strike. 0-1. Good curveball that time by Culpepper. One pitch hit foul, 0-2. Ball outside, 1-2.
He had some wheels around on those bases, didn't he? He's flying.
So we're going to head out toward left.
Hit.
That's going to drop for a hit. Ray a score.
Indians take the lead.
Connor be at first with a RBI single. That'll bring in number 8, Griffin Thomas, the Indian shortstop. Going to have a timeout. We'll have a coach's trip to the mound by the Bulldogs.
think Coach had some words of encouragement. My hands were moving.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about, but I'm sure they got it.
He was more demonstrative than the blue.
Yeah.
I think that's the right word.
So Connor at first, Griffin at the plate for the Indians. Nobody out.
Ball high.
It could have been one of those. It could have been one of them things where the pitcher's throwing a lot of breaking balls. He's telling the guys to kind of sit back and wait on it because of all the breaking balls he's throwing. Runner going. Griffin squares, pulls back.
Safe.
So Connor would have stolen base. He'll be at second now with nobody out. We'll have a timeout. Griffin will come down and talk with Coach Marshman at third.
Excuse me.
Griffin turns and pulls back. The ball gets by the catcher, and Connor will go down to third.
Safe at third.
Pitch called strike.
3-1. Is that what you got?
Mm-hmm. Call strike two.
Ooh-wee. Got to protect the plate.
Low strike call there.
Base on balls. Runners on the corners, no outs.
Want to bring up number 4, Jude Shaw, the catcher here in game one. First and third now with nobody out. Culpepper step off and fake to third. Pitch swung on, hit out towards short. Shortstop will go to first for the out there. And Griffin will be down to second. Lower the score. Make it 3-1 Indians.
We had another one though, Sammy. One out.
That'll bring up number 3, David Walters. Runner at second now with one out.
He's going to third.
Bunt laid down toward third, and I think it's going to roll foul.
Fair or foul? Foul.
Foul ball.
Foul ball. And when that leg comes up, if it commits past 45, that's a balk, right? 45 degrees.
I think if it comes behind the rubber on the right-handed pitcher.
Yeah.
I believe that's how that works.
And that was a pretty good fake.
Right.
Safe. Whoops. I need some more buttons over here, Sammy. Ooh, they fired up the grill, Sammy.
I smell it, yep.
Man, you smell that?
I just fit to say, if you out here, you sitting in the stands, that barbecue hamburgers are smelling good.
Oh, my goodness. Y'all need to come out here and get you some grilled food and support the tribe all at the same time.
Runner going. Pitches is inside. Throw to third, and
You see Coach Marchman?
out at third. So 2 down.
Whoops. What is it? 2 and 1? I hit the wrong key there.
Two and 1 on Walters. High ball 3. Geiger on deck for the Indians. Low ball 4.
Base on balls. He'll hit the first.
Walters will have a 2-out walk. That'll get us back to the top of the order. Number 20, Geiger. Gant walked and scored back in the first. See if Coach will get Walters running here with 2 outs. Throw to first. He's back safe. So we're going to hit foul.
Foul ball. Man, that grill smells good. Do we have DoorDash in Folkestone?
Yeah.
I'll get it delivered out here. Who does DoorDash in Folkestone? I'll give you a plug. Me and Sammy want a hamburger, fries. He wants a Coke Zero, and I want a Coke.
That's right.
Well, our first base runner's gotten in his head a little bit, hasn't he? Worried about him over there.
Throw to first again. Back safe. Runner going.
It one hops. Safe at second. He makes that a good throw, and I think they would have had him.
Yeah. That's a that was almost a balk there.
Time called.
Well, who called that time? Umpire Gellenfield's the batter. No, called a balk.
Called balk?
Yeah, called a balk, and Walters will go to third.
I was asking him about that earlier.
Well, he's come close a couple times, and I thought they should have called it earlier in the game.
Yeah.
But they called it that time. That didn't look like a balk to me, but he did it a couple times earlier where he bounced, and they didn't call it. So.
Okay. So we're at third now. Scoreboard has 0 and 2. I had 1 and 1. What have you got? It matters not.
So we're going to head out toward right. Right fielder goes back about 5 or 6 feet. He's under it and makes the catch for out number 3. But the Indians get 2 here in the second. We'll go to the top of the third. Indians 3, Bulldogs 1.
Indians are up 3-1. We'll be back right after this. Y'all please remember to shop local and support the businesses that support your youth, because this stuff doesn't happen without them. I guarantee it. Thanks for watching. We'll be right back. Ceiling fan and light fixtures and much more. Call us today for an estimate. 912-496-4528. Have you found yourself shopping for baseball or softball gear but didn't quite know where to start? Let Grounder Sports do all the work for you. Locally owned and operated by Derek and Stephanie Beard, they offer new and used equipment at an affordable price. Aside from their amazing deals, they also offer glove repair and restoration services. Enjoy a one-on-one shopping experience with our team. Find us on Facebook or give us a call. West Folkestone Auto Supply is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sports. For all of your auto and big truck needs, go by and see Sammy and his staff today. They have everything from lawnmower blades to parts for big rigs and heavy equipment. CarQuest Folkestone Auto Supply is located at 4439 2nd Street in Folkestone, Georgia. For all of your parts and accessories, it's CarQuest Folkestone. Go Indians!
For nearly 20 years, Georgia's electric membership cooperatives have made Friday night.
Welcome back, y'all. Indians up 3-1 here in the third. And we still have, even after this series tonight with Lanier, we still have that makeup game too, don't we?
Mm-hmm. We got one with them left after tonight. Then we got 4 with Clint's left, I think.
Gotcha.
Well, leading off for the Bulldogs here in the top of the third will be the top of the order, Stone Carey, followed by Sam Mansell and Parker Culpepper. Carey reached on the error back in the first and scored. Call strike.
0-1. Ooh, that was nasty.
Curve.
Come on,
Call
Blue,
strike
there
2.
it is.
Hit it real slow.
High fly ball. Where we at, Sammy?
Over toward
Right
behind the plate. Shaw makes a great catch behind the plate for round number 1. So one down.
Trying to find him with the cameras. One out.
One out. That'll bring in number 7, Sam Mansell. He grounded back to Geiger back in the first. Ashley laid down a bunt to get the runner over to third. First pitch swing, hit out to a third. Vickers bobbles it, picks it up. Throws to first, and he'd be safe.
Crawford dug that thing out of the dirt, tried to save it, but just stretched a little too far out, wasn't he?
So Mansell will reach on the error by Vickers. He'll be at first with one out. That'll bring in number 16, Parker Culpepper. He walked back in the first inning. So 2 errors here early in the game for Vickers at third for the Indians. Curve stayed high, 1-0.
One on one. He's going. Almost.
So Mansell will be down to second, and he may be hurt. We're going to have a timeout. So he's going up now, trying to walk it off. And Mansell is going to hobble over to his coach there, close to first base.
Twist his ankle.
Looks like Mansell's ready to go. He'll get back to the bag, and that'll bring up Culpepper. 1-0, 1-2 on him.
A little high. 2-2.
Two pitch swung on, hit deep out here toward left center. Johnson over, makes the catch. And that'll hold Mansell at second. But 2 down now here in the third. And that's going to bring up number 4, Lane Roberts. Roberts walked, or Crescent reached on a fielder's choice back in the first inning. Culpepper just got under that pitch. Pitched in.
Fly ball. They're going after it over there.
Crawford makes a great catch.
He grabbed it. Crawford made a huge catch over there on that fence.
Caught it about 1 step away from that fence on a great play for route number 3. So no runs here in the third for the Bulldogs. We go to the bottom of the third. Indians 3, Bulldogs 1.
We'll be back right after this. You're watching Indians baseball on the Charlton Sports Network.
Football electrifying. As the official energy provider of the GHSA, Georgia's EMCs are proud to support high school athletics in the communities we serve, standing behind every hike, every completed pass, and every team celebration. Because we know that today's high school athletes are tomorrow's local leaders. Georgia's EMCs.
Allen Aldridge Insurance, located in Kingsland, Georgia, is proud to serve the communities of Charlton and Camden counties, offering life, home, car, and business insurance. See Andy Gowan today for your insurance needs. Phone 912-729-7600 for more information. Protecting you is what we do. Gowan Aldridge Insurance is a proud sponsor of the Charlton Sports Network. Seasons Floral, located at 4415 2nd Street North in Folkestone, Georgia, has all of your floral needs covered, from Valentine's to birthdays and weddings to life celebrations, proms, special occasions, or just to say you love that someone special. We deliver as well. Call 911. Welcome back, y'all. Indians up 3-1 here in the bottom of the third.
Now, leading off the bottom of the third for the Indians will be Cole Crawford. He'll be followed by Colton Cruz and then Ian Vickers. Cole grounded out to the shortstop back in the first inning in his first at bat. Culpepper still on the mound for the Bulldogs. First pitch to him, swung out towards short. Shortstop fields on the first high throw. He came down in time to get the bag for out number 1.
He was able to get his foot back there. 1 out. First baseman had a good play over there.
He did, real good play.
He had to go up after that thing.
On the break at number 13, Colton Cruz. Colton grounded out to the shortstop back in the first inning as well. First pitch to him was swung on here right up the chute. Catcher turns and drifts back and makes the catch.
2 outs. I just had a thought. I don't know why it came to me. I guess because he jumped so high. Maybe think of Elias. Could you see Elias playing baseball with that wingspan? And those?
He wouldn't have to jump. He just did that big old long arm up there.
He wouldn't have to jump. If you put him out here in the outfield, he covered the whole outfield about 4 steps.
Yep. How about for the Indians, number 7, Vickers. Ian grounded back to the pitcher in the first. Swung on a miss. 0-2 pitch in the dirt, 1-2.
Man, we still should have won that game in Macon.
Yeah, I agree.
Those boys should be state champion right now.
So we're going to hit out toward right. The right fielder's going to go back about 4 or 5 steps and make a catch for out number 3. So 3 up and 3 down for the Indians in the third. Good job for a great inning for Culpepper. Go to the top of the fourth, still 3-1 Indians.
We'll be back right after this. Two 496-7043, and we'll assist you with any floral need at Four Seasons Floral.
Hey everyone, this is Kid Dean, sales manager at Walker Jones Honda. Today we're looking at the 22 Passport. Just inviting all of y'all out to come check out our inventory.
And then I'm walking Walker Jones.
Right now at Walker Jones Honda, new 22s are in stock and ready to roll. Like this new 22 Honda Passport Trail Sport all-wheel drive in stunning sonic gray pearl. Her 3.5-liter engine has power to spare and still gets 24 mpg on the highway. Come on down to Walker Jones Honda, home of the lifetime warranty. Lifetime Honda, the power of dreams. Walker Jones Honda, Memorial Drive in Waycross, and online at walkerjoneshonda.com. Check supplies, deal for details, and 10/31/22.
When is the last time you updated?
Welcome back, y'all. Indians holding on to that 2-run lead here in the fourth.
Leading off for the Bulldogs here in the top of the fourth inning. Number 3, Wolford. A question, number 15, Gano. Gano followed by Cook and Mullis. First pitch is swung on, hit out toward right, and it's going to get through for a hit. So leadoff single by Gano here in the fourth for the Bulldogs. That'll bring in number 11, Ashton Cook. Cook struck out his first at bat back in the first. We have pinch runner now for Gano, but I can't see his number. Looks like number
Old
3.
Blue's got to be hot. That man's wearing two shirts.
So that's number 3. Wolford's going to come in and run for Gano at first.
He dressed for a cool day, didn't he?
Yep. Call strike, 0-1. Runner going. So we're going to hit out here toward left center. It's going to get down for a hit. Wolford around second. He'll go to third. So the Bulldogs in business here in the third. Runners at first and third now with nobody out.
I was a little surprised he didn't make that throw to third. Runners on the corners for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs brought their bats today.
They did. That's going to bring in number 6, Hayden Mullis. We're going to have a pinch hitter, number 1. I think that's Fernie. They had Fernie down as number 2 on their lineup card, but I believe that's going to be number 1, Fernie.
Sammy's got it all over there, y'all. Y'all should see this thing out here. He's got a whole stat book, everything over there. We've created a monster with Sammy Hendricks in the stats.
Yeah. All right, Fern. I believe I'm almost positive that's Fernie at the plate. Nobody out, runs at first and third. Swung on a miss. And the reason I'm pretty sure that's Fernie because he was the starting pitcher in the game on Tuesday night. He was wearing number 1, so I believe that's him.
You got 0-1?
Yep.
I thought he just got up there, but I looked over there. And
Runner going from first. Fake throw down to second. So Cook could be safe there. Second and third now, nobody out. 1-1 on Fernie. Correction, 1-2.
1-2.
I think it's 1-1.
That's what I thought.
Popped up.
Straight up.
Vickers come in and make the catch for out number 1. So a big break there for the Indians. We're running second, third, nobody out to get that first out. Runner bringing number 21, Kendrick Noble. Noble flew out to center back in the second. So the Bulldogs will have him at second and third now with 1 out. So we're going to hit out toward right. Pretty well hit. Lloyd going back, and it's going to get over his head and drop. 1 runner score. Noble will be at second. Runner third falls. We'll have a play at the plate. He's going to be out at the plate, and Nobles will move over to third on the play. So that'll be a hit for Noble with an RBI. And then wind up at third on the play at third and then the home. That'll bring up number 9, the center fielder, Cook. He struck out back in the second inning. So 2 down, 1 run in for the Bulldogs here in the fourth.
Hey, see that hustle right there? They don't do that in Florida.
No, sir, they don't.
They do not do that.
You don't find too many other than this team that does that very often.
Man. And I'm not just talking about West Nassau. I'm talking about all of them.
One and two on the.
I saw a pass ball last night, or foul ball. I'll tell you just a second.
Swung and a miss, strike 3. For the third out. But the Bulldogs get a run here in the top of the fourth. We'll go to the bottom half, 3-2 Indians.
I got to tell you this story real quick before we go to a break. Foul ball last night, a game I did in Florida. It lands behind the catcher, just where the clay and the grass meet, right? Nobody moves. Batter comes from the dugout to go get that ball to hand it to the umpire. Now, you will never see that happen at India Field. Marchman would have a cow.
Right.
It just would not happen. And on that note, we'll be right back. Bottom of the fourth coming up.
Family photos. Don't wait weeks to see your photos. Book now with Fab Photo in Studio and see your foolproof gallery within 72 hours. Jessica is a natural and studio-like photographer ready to capture any event you have. Jessica is also known for her creative nighttime photos as well as her one-of-a-kind custom athletic photos. Contact Jessica today because you and your athlete deserve the best. 276-0925.
Got the papers and the trash, or you don't get no spending cash. just finished cleaning up the room. Let's see that dust fly with that broom. Get all that garbage out of sight.
Welcome back, y'all. Lanier pulled to within 1 to make it 3-2 here in the bottom of the 4th. Y'all don't forget, tomorrow here at Indian Fields, Pork Chop Saturday, 11-2, Sammy, right?
I believe that's what it is, 11-2.
And they're honoring the 2013 state champion baseball team at 1:45.
Yeah, that'll probably be between the two games. Leading off the 4th for the Indians, number 2, Heath Ray. Heath tripled and scored back in the 2nd inning. He'll be followed by Connor Lloyd and Griffin Thomas.
You know a cool thing about that team? Other than obviously the fact they won the state championship, they were the first team to ever be video live streamed in the state of Georgia.
Oh, yeah? So we're going to hit out towards 2nd. Noble with the play over to 1st for out number 1.
One out.
That'll bring in number 14, Connor Lloyd. Singled, had an RBI single back in the 2nd and scored. Sorry about that. Curve stayed a little high, 1-0.
1-0. A little high.
Two and one.
Let me rephrase that. They were the first baseball team to ever be live streamed on video in the state of Georgia. Hit the short, throw to first. 2 down, Sammy. Time for a 2-out rally.
Nice big Sunday hop for a Cook there at shortstop. With 2 down, that'll bring up Griffin Thomas. Thomas Walt back in the 2nd. Going to hit. It's going to get through for a hit.
Infield.
So a 2-out single here in the 4th by Griffin Thomas. That'll bring it number 4, Shaw. Shaw grounded out to the shortstop back in the 2nd inning. The first, Griffin back safe.
Ball high. Ooh, they went after him down there. They are worried about him over there, Sammy.
Well, we all know Marshman likes to get the runners going here. We got 2 outs now. We got pretty good speed on the base path, so can't really blame them there.
Foul ball out of play. Track team on the road today? I don't see them practicing back there.
I don't know if they are or not. Softball team was over there practicing, I believe, earlier. Curve low.
2-1. Excuse me.
Gonna have a timeout. I think it's gonna be an equipment timeout by the Bulldog catcher.
Well, you know, if the track team's in action, Rhonda will have it covered for us.
Yep.
She's posted a bunch of pictures for track this year, which
Yes,
I'm
yeah.
thankful.
Yeah.
Track is hard to cover like this.
I bet it is.
I tried it a few years ago. Man, it's hard. Foul ball out of play.
Two and two on the Indian catcher. Runner going. So we're going to hit out here towards center. Short center. Center fielder going in and makes a running catch for out number 3. So another good inning for Culpepper and the Bulldogs. No runs for the Indians here in the 4th. Go to top of the 5th. 3-2 Indians.
We got a ball game, y'all. We'll be right back.
Oh, you don't go out Friday night.
Don't talk back.
Atlas Family Chiropractic, located at 4011 Georgia 40, St. Mary's, Georgia, has been serving patients in Camden and its surrounding areas since 2011. We strive to provide the highest clinical expertise in a warm and caring environment, offering gentle cervical chiropractic, medical massage, holistic nutrition, and bioenergetic functional wellness through meridian stress analysis and bioresonance scanning services. Give us a call and schedule your visit today at 912-882-3323. Go Indians!
Family-owned Valancourt Construction, established in 1945. Valancourt is constantly seeking out new markets and opportunities, as well as state-of-the-art construction technology. We consider this vital in order to provide value for our customers, career opportunities for our employees, and a bright future for our organization. Valancourt is a proud sponsor of the Charlton Sports Network.
Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group.
Welcome back to Indian Field, y'all. Indians up by 1.
All right, leading off for the Bulldogs here in the 5th to be the top of the order. Carey, followed by Mansell and Culpepper. Carey is reached on the air back in the 1st inning and scored a run and popped out to the catcher in the 3rd. Geiger still on the mound for the Indians. Good curveball that time by Gant. 0-1. We're in the 5th. 3-2 Indians.
Oh, did it again.
2 good breaking balls by Gant. Another one right back to Gant. He knocks it down. Fields. Throws to first. Got him at first. I'm not sure what happened there with Cole, but he stumbled a little bit. But all you got to do on that play is all you got to do is touch the bag. You ain't got to hold it. You just got to touch it. We're out number 1. I don't know if that ball handcuffed Cole or what happened, but it looks like he maybe stumbled a little bit getting back to the bag, but all you got to do is touch it. That's all you got to do. And we're going to have a third base coach for the Bulldogs will go over and speak with the base umpire.
They're talking about it.
I think he wants the base umpire to ask the home plate umpire what he saw.
Yeah.
Let's see if he'll oblige him or not.
They're still talking
about it. Yep.
Coach was walking off. Blue went back for more.
Well, he's going to stick with his call. One down here in the fifth. That'll bring in number 7, Sam Mansell. Mansell rounded back to Geiger in the first and reached on an error in the third. Curves won't hit toward third, fielded by Vickers. Low throw, got him at first for out number 2. 2 down. That'll bring in number 16, Culpepper. He walked in the first and flew out to center in the third.
Well, I feel better if they start making some little bit higher throws to Crawford over there. That
Yeah.
poor kid has worked his butt off today, snagging balls. They're all over the place today. 2 outs.
First pitch is called a strike to Culpepper. Curve outside, 1-1. Good pitch that time by Gant. Just couldn't quite get it on the corner.
Top of the 5th.
Swung on, hit deep toward left. That ball's out of here for a home run.
Home run.
Yeah. Parker Culpepper with a solo shot here in the 5th for the Bulldogs. That'll tie us up at 3. Culpepper helping himself here in the 5th inning. Tied this ball game up at 3. And that's going to bring up number 4, Lane Roberts. Roberts reached on a fielder's choice in the first, then popped out to the first baseman in the third.
Excuse me.
First pitch is called strike.
I think he said that was out.
He called strike. Oh, did he? I thought he gave a strike signal.
Now it's hit by a pitch. Must have just barely nicked him.
And Coach Marshall's come out and have a conversation with home plate umpire about that.
Yeah, I figured that'd bring Coach out because I wasn't sure about that.
It looks like he kind of turned into the ball just a little bit way out here, but it's hard to tell. Brief conversation between Coach Marshman and the home plate umpire. So Roberts will be at first. I think we'll have a pinch runner for him. That's going to be number 22. Knudsen will come in to run for Roberts. That's going to bring up number 15, Grant Gano, the DH. He's 2 for 2. 2 singles and a run score back in the 4th. First pitch to him is outside, ball 1.
Going to second. Safe.
So runner at second now with 2 outs.
Need to go ahead and get this batter. Strike him out.
Call strike. 2-1. 2-1 pitch, grounded out toward second. Over to first for out number 3. But the Bulldogs get a run on a solo home run by the pitcher, number 16, Parker Culpepper. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th, all tied up at 3.
I'm telling you what, Crawford's got to keep his glove on a swivel over there, don't he, today?
He does,
The balls are going all over the place on him today. He's doing a good job keeping them down, though. We'll be back right after this.
Has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away.
Georgia's own credit union has been putting the needs of our members first for more than 85 years. That's banking on purpose. At Georgia's Own, you'll get better rates, fewer and lower fees, and the assurance of knowing that your success is what matters most to us. We have over 30 offices throughout the state to serve you better. So come on in. All Indian fans are welcome.
Welcome back. Tied at 3.
On leading off for the Indians in the bottom of the 5th. Be number 3, David Walters. Then back to the top of the order, Geiger and Crawford.
It's time to get this offense going now.
David Walt back in the 2nd inning in his only plate appearance. All tied up at 3 here in the 5th. Culpepper pitches. We're going to hit off. Great play by Noble out of second. Over to first for out number 1.
That was a really nice play by their second
Great
baseman.
play it was, yes. Now to get us back to the top of the order, to Geiger. Geiger walked and scored in the first and flew out to right in the second.
Inside.
He's down third. That's a fair ball. Geiger's going to get first. He's going to round first. And he'll go into second. Standing up. The ball gets by him and goes to first. But Geiger will stay at second with a 1-out double. So again, to be at first, that's going to bring up Cole. Cole has been to the plate twice and grounded out to the shortstop twice, 0 for 2.
Sub runner coming in?
Yeah, it's probably going to be George Rivera. Yep, 17, George Rivera. See if Cole can get one up out here in this wind. Get one out of here. First pitch to him, swung and missed. Cole jumped all over that high fastball, but just missed it. So we're going to hit out towards short. Fielded there by the shortstop. On to first for out number 2. Rivera move over to third. He'll be there now with 2 outs. So that's going to bring in number 13, Colton Cruz. Colton grounded out to short in the first and popped out to the catcher back in the third. So the go-ahead run out at third with 2 outs.
Boy, what a lead over there. Did you see that?
Big lead, I did. I thought he was going to take off and get to the plate, but he didn't. Pitch to Colton was a ball. 1-0.
Outside.
Swung on a miss. Runner's going to go to the plate. Pitches in the dirt. Squeeze. First save at home. And that's going to get an argument out by the Lanier coach. Revere called safe at the plate.
That's going to bring Coach back out.
Coach is drawing the line in the dirt for the home plate umpire.
Coach drawing pitchers on the home plate.
The home plate umpire will walk out and cover his little drawing lines up. So the Indians regained the lead here in the fifth, 4-3. Count is, I think it's 3-1 now on Colton, I believe. Yeah, 3-1.
3-1?
Yep. Colton swings and hits one over toward the dugout to be foul. 3-2.
Foul ball.
Swung on a miss, strike 3 for the inning. So
We're headed to the sixth, though. Indians up by 1. We'll be back right after this.
To join. Federally insured by NCUA and an equal housing lender.
UFP Folkestone, the #1 site-built construction plant in Georgia, is now hiring for multiple departments. We've been around since 2016, and we're located in, you guessed it, Folkestone, Georgia. Around here, we're more than just co-workers. We're like family, and we're part of an international family of companies with a long history of promoting from within. So if you like to work hard and get rewarded for it, this is the place for you. Check out our openings at ufpi.com/careers.
Accidents happen. When they do, call on the Walker Jones Collision Center. Manager Roy Wolf and his team of fully trained and talented people do top quality repairs on all major brands, restoring your vehicle to manufacturer's guidelines and treating you, the customer, like good friends and neighbors should. The Walker Jones Collision Center, Memorial Drive in Waycross, and online at walkerjones.com.
Get the best deal from Walker Jones.
In your time of need, give Rob Robertson a call at 912-496-7388. Shepherd Robertson Funeral Home says go.
Welcome back, y'all. Indians up 4-3 on a close call at home. This is more like the battle we thought we were going to get Tuesday.
Yep.
And the Indians just exploded on offense. We need them to do that again tonight.
That's right, yeah. All right, leading off the 6 for the Bulldogs will be Tarbox. He'll be hitting for Cook.
1-0.
Two and 0. Called strike. 2 and 1. So we're going to head out toward third. Big chopper. Ian Fields. There's the first for round number 1.
That's probably the easiest throw Cole's had to catch all night up to this point.
Now to bring up number 6, Mullis. He's 0 for 2. He struck out in the second and popped out to the third baseman in the 4th inning. Curve stayed a little high, 1-0. Pitch one going to hit over toward Indian dugout. It's going to be foul. 1-1. One pitch outside, 2 and 1.
2 and 1. Two and 2.
Good pitch, called strike, struck him out.
2 outs.
To bring up number 21, the second baseman, Kendrick Noble for the Bulldogs.
Oh, that was nasty. 0 and 1. There's another one. 0 and 2.
Swung on a miss, strike 3.
Got
Struck
him
him out.
swinging.
So Bulldogs will go up 3 out and 3 down here in the 6th. We'll go to the bottom half. Charlton County 4, Lanier 3.
We'll be back right after this, y'all. You're watching Indians baseball on CSN. Don't forget to shop local and support those folks that support your youth. We'll be right back.
Indians.
Looking for a custom gift or merchandise for yourself? Crafty Beard has you covered. Locally owned and operated by Stephanie Beard, she specializes in creating one-of-a-kind designs to fit your needs, from custom apparel, tumblers, and more. Find her on Facebook and outfit yourself with game-ready gear. Go Indians!
ESP Specialist of Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe.
Welcome back, y'all. Oh, you mean for us? Yeah. No, we don't need to shut that down. We need to open that up. I got wired crossed up wires. What we got, Sammy?
We're going to have leading off the 6 for the Indians, Vickers, followed by Ray and Lloyd. That's your first 3. The Indians lead at 4-3. Got to get some runs on the board. Don't feel comfortable with that 1-run lead.
Bottom of the 6.
Culpepper still on the mound for the Bulldogs. He's pitched a great ball game.
Call me crazy, but I don't think game 2 starting at 6:30.
Nah. He ends 0 for 2. He grounded out to the pitcher and flew out to right, and 2 appearances. Swings his one towards center. That'll drop in for a hit. So leadoff single for the Indians here in the first. Crashing in the 6th. Bring up number 2, Heath Ray. Heath tripled and scored back in the 2nd and grounded out to the second baseman in the 4th inning. Culpepper's going to step off and walk over and talk to his third baseman real quick. Now he'll get back atop the mound. So the Bulldogs are expecting a bunt here. Third baseman going in 4 or 5 steps on the grass. And he takes ball 1. Third first, runner back safe. So here right back in the middle, grounded fielded by the shortstop. He's going to dive and tag second for 1 out. Third at first, not in time. Great job that time by number 11, Ashton Cook, the shortstop. He's had a great ball game for the Bulldogs. So that'll bring up number 14, Connor Lloyd.
I believe there's still pollen falling out here.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to head out toward short again. Need to find somebody else to go to. Cook the second for 1. On the first. Not in time. So Connor reach on the fielder's choice. So Connor will be at first now with 2 down. That'll bring up Griffin Thomas. Griffin walked in the second and singled in the 4th.
I'd feel better with a couple more runs, man.
At least one. At least one more, yeah. Culpepper step off and fake to third. Fake to first. Connor faked, he's going to go now. So fly ball out toward right field, down the line, right field over, and drops it. Is that fair or foul territory? They saying fair. Connor's going around third. He's going to go to the plate, and he'll be there safely, and Griffin will go all around to third. And the Lanier coach is calling for a foul ball over here. Now, I thought it was foul. But the right field was way over by the fence over there. He called it fair.
Run count.
The first one did, I know. I don't know if you're. Yeah, it counted 2. Yep. So 2 runs in on the play. And I think the home plate umpire is going to come out and talk with the field umpire. Because Griffin kept rounding the bases, and then when the coach come out and the home plate umpire came in and talked to him, Griffin kept going to score, but I don't know if they're going to give him that run or not. They're going to talk about it. So they're going to put Griffin back on third, and Coach Marchman's going to have a conversation with the home plate umpire now. So now the Lanier coach is going to come out and talk with the base umpire, still arguing that ball was foul over there on the right field side.
Now you've got both coaches arguing with both umpires.
Well, I don't know if that ball was fair or foul from here. It looked foul as far as the right fielder was over on the right-hand side, but if there was no timeout called, the base runners are alive. They can keep running as long as timeout's not called. So now we're going to have the Lanier coach go to the home plate umpire.
I guess the key to this whole thing was a fair or foul over there.
Yep.
I mean, I had the camera right on him. It was close over there. I don't know if he was out foul territory or on that line, but it was close.
So we're going to have all kinds of conversations going on with the umpires right now.
They've got both coaches down there.
So it looks like they're going to stick with a fair ball down the right field line.
He's fixing to get thrown out.
I think the Lanier coach may have just got thrown out of the ball game. So the home plate umpire walked over to him, and I may have threw him out. And I don't know, the Lanier coach is going to follow the umpire back. So who knows what's going on yet? We'll find out here in just a second. Coach Martin still wondering why his second run on that play didn't score. He's still standing out on the grass.
All right, so after all that, does the run count?
Well, he crossed the plate, and they gave him the run, but after they had the meeting between the two officials, they put him back on third. So now Coach Marshman is probably questioning that call. So, but if timeout never was called, that's a live ball.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably what Coach Marchman is arguing. There never was time called, so he kept his runner going, and he scored. All right, so here we got the play down the right field line was called a fair ball. First runner scored. They sent Griffin after he scored. They sent him back to third. Apparently a timeout had been called, so he'll be back at third now with 2 outs. Now Coach Marchman has called timeouts and go to the home plate umpire again. I believe he's going to call a balk. Or thought the pitcher balked. So that brief conversation, and Coach Marchman will go back to third. Now it's going to bring Jude Shaw to the plate for the Indians. Runner at second, 2 down. This one going to hit out toward right field. That's deep. Center fielder going back. That's going to be over his head and drop. 1 run scores. Jude will go into second, and he will hold up there with an RBI double.
Big time hit right there.
Big hit by Jude Shaw.
Now we have another timeout.
Probably going to have a pinch runner for Jude there with 2 outs, him being the catcher. We will. That's number 22, Dylan McAllister, will run for Shaw with 2 outs at second. That'll bring up number 3, David Walters.
Hit by a pitch.
So Walters will go to first. He'll be there now with 2 down. That's going to bring out the coach for Lanier. During the timeout, the base umpire will go over and talk with Coach Marchman probably to further their conversation about the runner at third that did or did not score. All right, no change at the mound for the Bulldogs. Culpepper stay in. That's going to get us back to the top of the order. Number 20, Geiger. Gant Walton scored in the first, flew out to right in the second, and doubled and scored in the fifth. Indians now lead at 6-3 here in the sixth. Runner at second, 2 outs. Gant takes a strike, 0-1.
Man, what a game. It's been a little bit of everything.
Little bit of everything.
He's going.
Being a rundown. Had him on the tag. I'm not sure what that was. They usually do that when they got a runner on third, but there's no runner on third, so I think Dylan may have missed a signal there. But he'll be called in a rundown and be tagged out for that number 3. But the Indians get 2 big runs here in the sixth. We go to the top of the seventh. Charlton County 6, Lanier 3.
We're headed to the seventh. Indians hold on to that 3-run lead. We'll be back right after this.
In Buxton, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet.
Charlton Electric, serving Charlton and surrounding counties with over 20 years experience in both commercial and residential services. Our electricians can meet your needs. We offer installation on whole house generators, service upgrades for mobile home services, troubleshooting, ceiling fan and light fixtures, and much more. Call us today for an estimate, 912-496-4528. Have you found yourself shopping for baseball or softball gear but didn't quite know where to start? Let Grounder Sports do all the work for you. Locally owned and operated by Derek and Stephanie Beard, they offer new and used equipment at an affordable price. Aside from their amazing deals, they also offer glove repair and restoration services. Enjoy a one-on-one shopping experience with our team. Find us on Facebook or give us a call. All right, welcome back to Indian Field, y'all. Top of the seventh, I'm sorry. Indians need 3 outs, Sammy. Then we can breathe for 30 minutes.
Yep.
Typical big baseball game between Charlton and Lanier. You're going to have those calls. Those controversial calls, man.
All right, leading off the seventh for the Bulldogs will be number 9, Caden Cook. Caden's had been to the plate twice and struck out twice, 0 for 2.
Two and 0. Base hit.
Foul ball.
Foul ball. And we know that one was foul. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that, should I? Hey, LCN's here. I don't have to be neutral, right?
That's right.
I'm a homer today. Two. Foul ball out of play. Now, I do try to give everybody equal coverage, but definitely an Indian. Full count. Foul ball. Tarps tomorrow, man. Middle of the day.
Yeah.
Tarps.
Ooh, just low and outside. The leadoff walk here in the 7th for the Bulldogs. That'll get us back to the top of the order. Number 23, Stone Carey. Carey reached on the air and scored way back in the 1st. And is 0 for 2 since then. Popped out to the catcher and grounded out to the pitcher.
Want to know? Throw to first. Wait on the call. Safe. He thought about it, didn't he?
Close play, yeah.
He did. He thought about that call.
Curve low.
A little low. 2-0.
So all of a sudden, Gant can't find a plate here in the 7th inning. Call strike. 2-1.
2-1.
Fly ball.
Fly ball foul. Out of play. 2-2. Runner over there at first for the Bulldogs. Nobody out.
Runner going.
Going.
Pitch is outside. Runner safe at second. Be a 2-2. And we're going to have a timeout called by Indians coach. He'll bring some balls out to the home plate umpire.
Action in the bullpen, but I didn't see who it was.
So Cook will be at second now with nobody out. This one going to hit out toward right. Low to come in. He will make the catch. No tag. So one down now here in the 7th. It's going to bring up number 7, Sam Mansell. Mansell 0 for 3 in the game. He grounded out to the pitch in the 1st, reached on the air in the 3rd, and grounded out to the shortstop in the 5th.
What was it, ball?
I think so. I didn't see a signal. Saw some defensive changes for the Indians here in the 7th. Hayes Johnson will be at short. McAllister will be in center.
But the 3rd. No throw.
No play. So everybody safe, first and third now. Great bunt that time by Mansell. Vickers was playing a little bit deep, and he laid one right down the third base line, and Ian Charles made the play but didn't have anywhere to go with it.
Lanier battling back.
So first and third now with only one out. That's going to bring in number 16, Parker Culpepper. He homered his last at bat. 2-out solo home run. First pitch is outside. 1-0. Pitch swung on and fouled off. 1-1.
1-1.
One pitch.
Going to second.
Throw down. He's going to be safe.
Safe.
Ball gets by the second baseman. So second and third now with only one down. Throw over to third. Cook back. Good pitch.
2-2.
2-2 on the Bulldog pitcher.
Fly ball out here to center right.
Connor loaded over and makes the catch. Both runners tag. Cook will score, and Mansell will go over to third. Now to be 2 down.
2 outs.
That'll bring in number 4, Lane Roberts. Curve stayed high, 1-0.
Excuse me.
Swung on a hit. That's going to be down. And another run's going to score for the Bulldogs here in the 7th. Now one run ball game.
It's a 1-point ball game. We'll see a pitching change here or just a discussion?
I don't know. I seen somebody warming up in the bullpen. I'm not sure who that was, but it may just be coming in just to kind of settle again down. Got 2 downs. Need one more out. Got your number 5 hitter coming up for the Bulldogs. And looks like we are going to have a pitching change. Looks like number 8, Griffin Thomas, will go to the mound. Gant's going to come out here towards center. Callister will come out of the ball game. No, now Gant's going to come back in, and he will go maybe to short.
Runner at first. 1-run lead, 2 outs. Got a little 7th inning drama, Sammy.
All right, so defensive changes for the Indians. Hayes Johnson will come from short back out to center. Geiger will go to short, and Griffin Thomas will go to the mound. So no substitutions there, just some position changes.
You gonna make it over there?
Oh, yeah. All right, here we go. We got 2 outs. Runner at first. It's going to bring in number 15, Gano, the DH.
Woo, he saved that. That was a high pickoff throw. That would have been some extra bases.
Number 26, Hammock, on the run for Roberts at first.
Right down the middle. 0-1. Oh, and 2.
Runner going. Pitch is swung on, hit out toward right. Connor Lloyd backing up. And makes the catch for out number 3.
He had to back all the way up, didn't he?
He did.
That thing was on the warning track. If we had a warning track out here, it'd have been on it. Indians win game 2 of the series with Lanier. Game 3 coming up. It's 6:30 now, so I would say 7 o'clock, wouldn't you?
Probably 7, yep.
Yeah. Sammy, you got the post-game stats report. Here's Sammy Hendricks with the post-game wrap-up.
All right, for the Lanier County Bulldogs, 5 runs on 7 hits and no errors. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. Losing pitcher, and he pitched a great ball game, was number 16, Parker Culpepper. He had 1 strikeout and 4 walks in the game. For the Indians, 6 runs on 7 hits and 2 errors. 6 runs, 7 hits, and 2 errors. Winning pitchers, number 20, Gant Geiger. He had 6 strikeouts and gave up 2 walks. Number 8, Griffin Thomas comes in and gets a save. Indians win at 65.
All right, y'all, we're going to take a 30-minute break. We'll be back with Game 3 of this Lanier series. Join us at 7 o'clock. That's usually a 30-minute break, right?
Yeah, minutes,
so
yeah.
Join us at 7 o'clock, y'all. We'll come back live then. See you in a little bit. Indians win this one 6-5.